This demonstration we're going to have a look at installing System Center Virtual Machine Manager 2008 revision 2. Theory behind all of this is what we're going to do is we've got two Hyper-V hosts. We want to be able to manage both Hyper-V hosts. We want to be able to set up clustering eventually. We also want to be able to set up checkpoints. We also want to be able to create templates to create virtual machines from quickly. So to install Virtual Machine Manager, first thing we need is we need the media disk. Then from within the media disk we'll go to the setup. And within the setup I want to install my Virtual Machine Manager server. So what we'll do is we'll just pause the video while it's extracting the files. Okay, so we'll accept the license agreement after we've read it. Click our next button. We don't have an internet connection currently, so what we'll do is we'll say we don't want to use the Microsoft Update website. Next thing we're going to do here, yet again, not connect to the internet, so I'm not really willing to participate in customer improvement experience. Just in the case of the product registration page here, we'll just stick my name in here and the company I work for. Click our next button. Now all it's going to do, it's going to run through some prerequisite checks. So everything is in place. So click next again. Now what we need to do is just specify the location for the files for the Virtual Machine Manager. We'll just go with the default and select next. Now in the case of the SQL Server options here, I've got two options really. I can either install SQL Express for small installations, or what I could do is I could connect through to an SQL Server that I've already got created and to a database I've already got created. Because this is a lab environment, I'm just going to use SQL Express 2005 with Service Pack 3. So click next, and this is going to contain all the configuration settings. What we can now do is we can create this library share. Now the library is quite important because the library contains things like VHD files, template files, ISO files. What we'll do here is we'll just create the default share. This one can't be really modified. This is part of the installation. As you can see here, this is what we're going to use it for. So we'll select next. Have a look through the ports that we're going to use for our Virtual Machine Manager. So we've got the administrator console is going to connect via 8100. Any agents are going to connect via port 80, and any file transfers on the host and library servers port 443. The other thing we could do here as well is create our VMM service account. Probably best practice would be to use a specific account that you've created, but yet again, lab environment, I'll just go with the defaults. So select next, read down through my summary, and the next thing to do now is just click install. Now this will take about 5 to 10 minutes, so what we'll do is we'll kick off the install, we'll pause the video and return back once everything's been installed. Okay, installation is now finished. So turn off the little checkbox, just check for the latest updates, click our close button. So that's the installation of the Virtual Machine Manager. Thanks very much.